Doriado. She's more or less a card I wanted to like make a deck for to some extent, but couldn't really find anything to really do with her for a while. I seen some stuff out. It was never really all that good, but I think I found something good for her now. But I'm gonna go over like the general ways you can actually use her. Elemental Mistress Doriado is a light level 3 spellcaster monster. Well, light level 3 spellcaster ritual monster whose effect states: the attribute of this card is also treated as a wind, water, fire, and earth while face up on the field. Basically, you can combo her with Fu Ren Ka Zan, which is a card that like allows you to like blow up your opponent's monsters or spell cards, or discard 2 random cards from their hand, or draw 2 cards on their turn, or whenever you really want to. As long as you have a wind, water, fire, and earth monster on the field, which she, to some extent, well, she does meet these requirements via her effect. The ways you are able to search her in this game are somewhat limited. You only have Sinju of the 1,000 Hands, which can search her on normal flip summon, but in another way you can search her ritual spell card is by Sonic Bird. Which is still by normal or flip summon, which is kind of like important out of dueling excessive, because your normal summon means a lot. You need to be able to search things, or like have an impactful first turn board in order to actually get some stuff done, and these 2 cards are just kind of slow. The way I'm using her right now is with the dark and light scale with Lumis and Umbra. Light and dark is choose one of the following. Return 1 dark monster from your hand to your deck, then add from your deck to your hand 1 light monster with the same level and type as the monster you return, and vice versa when it comes to light monsters. So you can send 1 Elemental Mistress Doriado from you can send 1 EMD from your hand and grab a Magician's Rod, or you can take a Magician's Rod and turn it into EMD if you so choose. But you're mostly just going to be sending her for this card, because this card inside of Dark Magicians is like one of the most important cards in that deck. Right now I'm using her as a more or less just has multiple copies of Magician's Rod to power my Dark Magician's deck. I'm also using Divine Grace Normal as an extra copy of Dark Magician herself, and also as a ritual monster I might want to summon from time to time just to put some extra damage on the board, or to activate Magician of Dark Illusions effect. Well, its last effect, that if you activate a spell or trap card or effect while this card is face up on the field, you can target 1 Dark Magician in the graveyard, special summon it. This effect can only be used once while this card is face up on the field. And the rest of the cards are mostly just tech cards. Like this one is because of Dark Magician's like general attack power, and you kind of need this in certain situations in order to hit over stuff. This one is just a searcher for your Dark Magicians or Divine Grace Normal code, because you can use Light and Dark to basically get materials for her ritual summoning using this card in Light and Dark. Back Row Destruction. This is a card that after I didn't really think about that much until I watched Playmaker's video. I was like, oh yeah, that is a card I can use, because I didn't know you were able to actually summon out Dark Paladin, which actually helps a lot in certain situations, or Amulet Dragon, which helps against Neos decks. Though this card is unsearchable, which is kind of unfortunate, which makes it like a hard draw. He's just like, oh man, I wish I had that card right now. But what is searchable is this card, Dedication to Light and Darkness, which lets you get to the main boss monster of this deck, really. Dark Magician of Chaos, which more or less allows you to like banish your opponent's like monsters that keep recurring themselves. That's what he's also that, and he's also serves as somewhat of an Anki. So you can hit for game in certain situations which you normally wouldn't be able to. I only played one ritual spell card because of as I was playing, the ritual spell cards were like clogging up my whole entire hand. I was like, yeah, this isn't good. I only played this one because of it's generic. You can just play one of them. You're only going to really be ritual summoning once, or if you really want to ritual summon again, you can just have him bring it back to your hand after you use it. And Thousand Knives is more or less just for like general destruction. Because of sometimes some stuff is just too big or too annoying to get over, so you can get a GG. And the card that makes this deck like that made it like actually somewhat decent. I was not able to get out of gold until I actually got this one copy of this card. I was trying to use Mirror, I think his name was. Yeah, no, Curtain. Dark Magic Curtain. Like, what the hell is like. Now that I think back on it, like, why was I using this card? Like, you can't actually make any plays after you use it. You can't go into anything else. You're just like, okay, I got Dark Magician on the field. Then what? You're just gonna get hit over by something else. This one actually gives you a Dark Magician. Well, I guess because it's a trap card, thus meaning it's slow. But it gives you a Dark Magician, then it gives you potentially another Dark Magician or another Dark Spellcaster monster like this card or this card. But you normally don't want to be sending that. You normally don't want to be special summoning this card. But yeah. It gives you 2 spellcasters, and then you can banish it from your graveyard, and whenever your opponent like activates a spell or trap card, he can just like negate that and just like, yeah, sorry about that. You're gonna lose your monster. And now I'm gonna show you some replays from some duels. Current win rate is won my last one. Lost, well, DC lost to a win streak. Oh yeah, that was my win streak to Platinum 2. And do replays. I forget what this one was. I think this one, actually no, yeah, I think this one was like from a Mistress deck. I think all these replays are actually from older decks, older versions of the deck. But yeah, same. It has this general. You'll have the general idea after you get done watching. I think this was from Mistress. Yeah, this one I had Champion's Vigilance. I thought I was so safe inside this game. I was like, yeah, I got this. I don't have to worry about any of what this guy has, because I didn't understand that Champion's Vigilance can't target monsters that are banished. So whenever he special summoned his data list, you'll see in the like on the standby phase on my next turn that I couldn't actually target it or negate a special summon, so he just banishes all my monsters. It's like, why? And I stopped playing Champion's Vigilance because it was like too bricky, or it really didn't come up in any. It wasn't really important in a lot of situations. And it was better just to have stuff I can search or itemize to actually be able to actively get rid of my